Hello there. Before we begin, I am not a licensed psychologist. I do have a bachelor's of science in psychology, but that is it. Please do not take what I say as gospel and seek professional help if you think you need it after this video. Let's begin.
You know, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well...
In the last chapter, we discussed Carl Jung's theory of personality, specifically the shadow archetype. Sora's shadow archetype is still to be discovered as we play through the game. The star of this video is Riku. The majority of screen time Riku has is during the prologue on Destiny Island. Here, we witness Riku's longing to venture off to other worlds with his friends Sora and Kairi. Sora and Kairi share similar goals to Riku. However, it is apparent that Riku is the dominating factor of the group, the leader. Their goals align with Riku because of his confidence, kindness, and A-type personality. Does Riku have an existential crisis in Kingdom Hearts? An existential crisis is when you have feelings or questions about your purpose in life. You can feel a mix of different emotions: depression, anxiety, excitement, fear, happiness. We commonly use middle-age crisis as the stereotype for an existential crisis. We joke about men in their 50s buying luxury cars out of the blue or behave more erratic than they normally do. Stereotypes are true. The maximum age for a human is around 100, so when someone reaches the halfway point, age 50, they may reflect on their life and have an existential crisis, but this can happen at any age for any gender. Existential crises normally form after negatively reflecting on your life. The positive side of this is that it can help you realign your values and what you want to improve on. There are 5 ways to identify if you are having an existential crisis. 1. You are constantly worrying. 2. You are anxious or depressed. 3. You have a decrease in motivation. 4. You have low energy. And 5. If you have decreased social activity. There are also 5 causes of existential crises. 1. Big changes in your life. 2. Unexpected changes. 3. Not feeling content with where you see yourself going in life. 4. Feeling out of control. And 5. Loss. There are also 5 types of existential crises, but after going over this, I don't think Riku is having an existential crisis. He does not seem worried. He does not seem anxious or depressed. He has a lot of motivation, high energy, and is very sociable. I think Riku is experiencing existential OCD. Having obsessive thoughts relating to one's purpose. He is longing to find a purpose, and to do so, thinks he needs to explore other worlds to find it. Riku is bored on Destiny Islands, and feels like he does not have any meaning there. Sora and Kairi seem interested, but Riku is the one who keeps bringing the subject up, even leaving Sora and Kairi off guard at one point.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
He is fixated on finding himself, not because of past mistakes, but because he believes he is destined for more. So what is our purpose then? Our destiny? Purpose is personal. My purpose will not be what you think your purpose is, because our perceptions and personalities are different. Purpose is the intention to accomplish things that are personally meaningful to you but are also leading to more productive things beyond yourself. So how do you find your purpose? Psychology Today helps us with this. There will be a link in the description below for the source along with others. First, you need to connect your values. This is different for each person. My personal values are honesty, integrity, kindness, and to do the good thing, not the right thing. If you do not know what your values are, I suggest taking some time to research, and maybe even write the ones that speak out to you down. We normally form values based off of modeled behavior, whether it's, I want to be like this person, or I want to make sure I am never like that person. The next step to finding your purpose is to pursue your personal goals with an I want to attitude instead of an I need to attitude. Rewiring your mental way of approaching your goals will make it feel less like homework. Find meaning in moments, big or small. Ask questions to yourself. When are you in a flow, whether it's in school or creatively? Whose faces do you see when you think about love? What do you put most your effort into? If you were to write your own obituary, what would it say? And if you were free to do anything without consequences, what would you do? Lastly, make peace with yourself. Make peace with your circumstances, learn to be happy for others, and give yourself compassion.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
I know we went a little all over the place in this video, but I wanted to make sure I did not leave any Palpu fruit left unturned. In conclusion, I do not think Riku is going through an existential crisis, but may have existential OCD. He is so desperate for meaning and purpose, he chooses the darkness to find it, a choice he believes to be worth it. Consequences he'll have to face later. If you are experiencing an existential crisis, dread, or sense of no purpose, please seek professional help. These tips could help, but I must emphasize I have only a bachelor's degree in psychology. I am not, nor do I claim to be an expert or licensed psychologist. With that being said, I hope we all can have our own self-journeys to make the world a better place. Remember, you are key.